Okay, let's see this Vegeta Baby deck in action. Well, we've got the rolling. I asked to make sure it's okay to record. Not sure what the rules are on that. When I mulligan with this deck, I usually try to keep just one baby piece. If I get like a 2-drop Vegeta GT, I'll keep that as well. Typically I keep in hand a 5-drop. And looks like we got the secret and another baby. So now, plus another Vegeta GT, so now I can charge pretty much one of the Vegeta GTs and kind of play out the baby and try and get it out early. So, against StarterKu, already I know that he's going to have a lot of energy available to him. Gotta be prepared for that. Like on my first turn I decided to take from my life, so I've got my next piece of the baby chain, the 5-drop. And I get cheeky and try to pull out the 1-drop early because I can't think of anything immediately that StarterKu would have to just attack that. And now I know he's got that. He goes for some self-awakening with the Awakening Talent Pan. And I'm going to let him hit me here. I want him to hit me. Energy on tap again. I'm aiming to let him hit me. Now I've got a searcher card, so I can find the ape if I want to. Now on my turn, I think this is the turn I forget to draw it first. So I end up grabbing one just after this. So now I've got the berry blue, which is good because I ended up with my mulligan. I have the 4-drop in my hand, and that's not where I want it at all. So let's see what I do here. I think. I decide to just pull out the Vegeta, draw a card off his play, get another berry blue. Now, whenever I'm attacking with the Vegeta GT, then you know I'm going to be starting the baby chain, because otherwise I'd leave him untapped for protection. Another strategy here would have been to leave him untapped and let them focus on attacking him next turn to try and stop the baby chain, and then just playing out another 1-drop baby. But I think when I was playing this, I was like, maybe I could get a second one out. And of course, I don't have the ape in my hand, so I'm kind of hoping to draw into it at this point. But we got the 4-drop, I drew a card. I don't get any of the negative effects because there's nobody on board on his side. I do awaken. And now I'm just hoping with my leader swing that I get to pull out the ape. And I don't. So in this case, what I do is I go for the berry blue. This way I can get up to 25, put a little more pressure on, and I can put back the 4-drop and something else just for another opportunity to try and snag that. The great ape, which again I whiff. Mega whiff. Uncool. At this point I'm pretty much admitting defeat on my turn, or not defeat, but admitting that my turn wasn't as efficient as it could have been. Do some thinking. I even toy around with the idea of bringing out another 1-drop baby. Instead, right before I end the turn, I decide to swing. The thought here is that he's at 4 life, so if he's going to awaken next turn with that pan, I might as well put him down an extra life. And I leave it at the 25k double strike. It's just kind of like a little burn to them. In this case, it's building his hand, but it's not too much bigger than mine so far. And then I pass my turn. He doesn't need the pan anymore, so charge that. Let's see what he does. And right now, I'm like reviewing the card, make sure I have a general idea of how this works. It brings out the Vegeta. the Vegeta untaps one and lets you go into the Taro fusion. Set 6, giving us a way to do this. Gets all that draw power, keeps his hand big, and he's got a 20k swing on him. Plus that awaken draw too. It's pretty devastating. So the first one after him is to just try and see if I can make him combo a few more cards to take out the baby. I already knew that he was probably gone, but I have another 1-drop baby in my back pocket, so. And he goes for it. He really wants it dead. He knows what's coming. You can always tell who's played against a baby ape before. Alright. Now for my turn, I do get another piece of the baby chain, so I can get going. But it's kind of hard with 3 energy without having the 2-drop and the ability to awaken and get more energy. It's kind of risky tapping yourself out just to get the baby chain started. So this turn, well, let's see what I focus on here. Double check. Probably checking that he doesn't have barriers, so I can use that Vow Revenge to help pop it. So I swing at the leader, get some card draw, maybe open up some ability here. And so, okay, this is, yeah, for this turn what I do, I believe I'm going to use the Vow Revenge and the Revenge Death Ball to just clear his board real quick, get that Vegito out of here. Yeah, at this point he doesn't want to take any hits. Can't necessarily blame him. Yep, Vow Revenge, finish it off. And what do I do? What else do I got here? No, I do go for it. I play the baby. And end my turn. He decides to start the chain again, and I also spot in there he's got the at all costs Vegeta, kind of scary. Also at this point I'm kind of fearing the whole Gogeta Hero revived. I know that it's possible with this deck that he's playing. So he swings, I don't negate, I don't have any. I just take the hit. And now I'm kind of working on getting down to 2 life so I can be ready to play the secret rare. Since I've been holding on to it for so long. Another swing at the leader. I just protect my life here because this is going to be a whole nother turn before I'm able to pull out the secret anyway. So leave some room for me to get hit on the next turn, or in this case, because he pulls out another guy, at least I defended against 1. Alright, and now I have the ape at least. Down to 2 life. Yeah, at this point, charge fodder, I don't need her. I have everything I need to get the baby chain going. Now I'm kind of weighing my options. Going into the baby chain here with the Vegeta that I have is going to tap me out, which is scary. So I go for the swing, hopefully draw something that is a little more helpful. Get the super combo, not quite what I was looking for. Looks like I just go for it. So I do this to kind of scare him, like I said, this doing a life damage. And I draw another ape. Doing life damage, just killing off her KOing a card is like kind of scary, so let's see how he responds to this. Combos out. Be expected. I go right into it. I was pretty brave trying to tap myself out against this guy. But also at this point, I'm aware that I can totally kill off both of those cards.
Perfect.
Draw a card off both of the baby evolves. And tap myself. Am I gonna do it? Yep. Oh, I'm kind of thinking. Oof. Come on, man. Make up your mind. Are you gonna do this or not? Yep, I go for it. No guts, no glory. And I swing with the triple strike 30k. Already kind of scary. Dimension magic to be expected. That was going to be for game if he didn't. And I kill off Cheeto, and I draw a card. And now I don't have anything to do but pass. What am I gonna do? Oh, I could give him negative 10k, but it wouldn't really matter. I don't have another Vow Revenge. Alright, let's see what he does. Kind of at a really vulnerable point, but no matter what he plays, it's gonna get negative 10k. So he swings. I don't have any negates. It's a really scary moment. What do I do? Oh yeah, combo out. Just to, if I'm going to be able to protect myself, I might as well do it. And he could have a double striker in there and it would really screw my day up. So he goes for that. Kind of double check what it does before I remind him of the negative 20k. See, at that point, I can choose to kill off the other. You can choose any card, because it just says draw one card when your opponent plays a card. Draw one card and choose one of your opponent's battle cards. So, I mean, I could have chose the other one, but it wouldn't make sense because it's already, it's already tapped. So, see what he does here. I don't have any way to respond, so oh no, I'm thinking about it. Might as well protect in case he has another card to hit me with. Oh, and he passes, which means I get to pull out the secret, my favorite part of the game. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, you want to bait out the negates as much as possible. So I swing for quote-unquote game, obviously. And he dimension magic, so I got rid of one of his negates. And I kill off his vanilla Goku. And then I swing again, and I get to draw off of that. And what do I do here? This was kind of the risky move. I went to combo to see if I could pull out anything else. Because at this point I was debating whether I wanted to just pull out a bunch of guys to just swing at him, or if if I wanted to just tap myself out and go for game, because I could have pulled out the Scientist Fu if I swung with a bunch of other guys and made them waste cards. So I think about it, and again, I'm just like, if I have the ability to do this and he's down to 6 cards, let's do it. I already got one of his negates out of his hand. Pull out the Army Reborn, and he reveals his hand. And luckily he has no negates, but he has enough Sensu Bean and already untapped power to where he has a bunch of 10Ks available to him. So I do some quote-unquote quick math, which I was doing wrong. I think I did the math right initially, and I was just trying to figure out exactly how much he could do here against my 40k quadruple strike. But in the end, I'm like, get rid of that hero revived. I knew he had it. So dumb. And then we go right into, I know that he's not going to negate, so I swing. No response, obviously. And I combo out as much as I can. It was pretty rough, because I was like, oh my god, I can only go to 50. But I wanted to win with this card so bad. And then I kind of, here's me estimating the math wrong, even though I sat there and did it for like 30 seconds. So he tries, he gets up to 25, 35, 40, 45, and then with one card left, he hits 50, and it is GG. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next Untapped or deck profile. Later.